Hey guys, Bob here, just to give you guys a quick little class and a little bit of a training here on how to stand out at one of these showcases. And I came up with 15 things that you can have a little checklist and work on them, and this will kind of get you prepared, at least mentally, somewhat physically. And yeah, here we go. So, number one, don't cancel unless you absolutely have to. If you're sick, if you're hurt, and I don't mean a little muscle pull or a sore elbow or something, but if you're really hurt, like an actual injury, or you're sick, you have a fever, obviously with everything going on, we don't want you there. But if it's just a question of, hey, I don't know if I'm really feeling it today, you should probably go to the showcase. You never know who you're going to meet. You never know what adventures and opportunities are going to be there. So don't cancel unless you absolutely have to. Number two, show up on time. You know where it is. You're going to have plenty of notice, plenty of directions. You'll know exactly where the address is in Hutchinson, Kansas, and be on time. Be ready to go. Number three, assist with any setup if need be. Sometimes the ring is getting tightened up or some stuff needs to be set up for the show. Grab a couple of chairs, set up, help with the entrance. If I'm you, I'm walking in and asking Billy or Duncan or anybody else in charge what I can do to help. Not to kiss ass or anything like that. No, just to be of service. Put yourself in service. That's what you should be doing. So, number four, be dressed and ready to go. You want to be dressed, you want to be ready to go. When there's a meeting, we'd like everybody to be dressed. We might be doing promo pictures. We might be doing, you never know. So it's some kind of video opportunity, photo opportunity. Be dressed and ready to go whenever call time is. Number five, phones off, or at least silenced. If your wife's about to have a baby, I don't know why you're at the showcase, but if there's drama at home that can be settled in a couple of days, then maybe talk to your wife or your girlfriend afterwards, or your boyfriend. But if it's just people wanting to chat, catch up with you, say, hey, I'm busy, I'm at a show, we don't need you texting, we want you to be engaged, be a part of the process, really take advantage of this rare opportunity. Number six, when you're wrestling, don't have the match you want to have the match the promoter wants you to have. So if a promoter wants you to have a certain kind of a match, an even Steven match, or a get over match, or a 60-40 match, something like that, babyface heel, babyface, heel, whatever the promoter wants you to do it to the best of your ability. You're not always going to be able to pick your scenarios, and you're in with 6 or 7 or 8 different promoters, people that know what they're talking about, people that can book you all over the country. So be good, listen well, and do what they tell you. Even if it's something that you're not very good at doing or something that you aren't that crazy about doing, you should probably do it anyway. Number 7, be nice to everybody. You never know who you're talking to. Don't see the nice older lady and walk by her to say hello to somebody you view as more important, because that could be the person's mother, the person's sister, the person's wife. Just be nice, say hello to everybody, greet everybody, be good to everybody the whole show, and you'll have no problems. Number 8, have good gear. Bring the best gear you can. Try to get a rush put on the gear that if you've ordered it. You still have a little while as I'm recording this, but have the best stuff you can. Don't show up with drab stuff. Don't show up with stuff that doesn't look TV ready or big show ready, because Billy runs a good show, and a lot of these other guys and girls who are promoting run great shows too, and we got to be ready to go. Number 9, be in the best shape you can possibly be. Now, I am an example of this too, and I am going to hold myself responsible. I'm going to lose some weight. I'm going to try to get in the best shape I can get in safely without any crazy business. In the month and a half that I have 6 or 7 weeks, I can lose 10 or 15 pounds of bad weight and get my cardio up. I've been in the gym, so I'm strong, but my cardio is not great, so I'm going to work on that. Even if I'm not wrestling, I still want to show up in better shape because you guys deserve that. Number 10, work on your promo skills. You don't know when somebody's going to pull you aside, make you do a promo, You don't know when somebody's going to have you cut a promo for whatever. Maybe there's a promoter from Michigan who really likes promos, and they're like, hey man, let me see you talk. And you're like, I don't really know how to do a promo. So practice your promos. Even a bad promo done with enthusiasm, at least we can work on. But if you just stand there, shrug your shoulders, and say, I'd rather not talk, well, 60 or 70% of wrestling is non-wrestling stuff. So work on that. Number 11, take advantage of any photo or video opportunities there are. And that's one of the reasons why you do a promo. But there's going to be people taking pictures. There's going to be people doing videos. I'm going to be walking around creating content for my WrestleLife site. And we're going to be taping a lot of this, so we're probably going to ask you, pull you aside, have you do a short interview, and promote you as well. So don't forget to take advantage of these opportunities, because I have a lot of followers. Billy, XWE, and all these guys, they have a lot of followers, and again, you're going to different audiences, and it doesn't matter if it's seen in front of for 5 or 10 people. That's 5 or 10 people that you may not have engaged with. And remember, wrestling is an engagement business, and wrestling is a social business where you need to be seen and heard to be sold, okay? Number 12, stay dressed in case you're needed for something else. So somebody gets hurt, we're short on people, we need something, we need a run-in, we need the heels to jump somebody, and we need the baby faces to make a save, and blah, 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 blah. So stay dressed, be ready to go until you're absolutely dismissed and they tell you to change. You should be doing that anyway, but just to let you know, you should be checking with the promoter, the booker, which will probably be Billy in this case, and double check and make sure that, do you need me for anything else? Would you like me to stay dressed? And they'll make a decision, okay? Don't make a fool of yourself in the town the showcase is at. Don't make a fool of yourself in any town, but especially you go out to eat after the show and you get drunk and cause a scene in a restaurant, and now the wrestlers are bad news and they're jerks, and it was one guy, but they're going to blow it up into making it the whole group, and man, we can't have wrestling in Hutchinson anymore. So behave yourself. Nothing wrong with, if you're over 21, having a beer at dinner, but keep it to 1, maybe 2 if you're a big guy, and that's it. You should be, in my opinion, you really shouldn't even be dealing with any of that stuff, and don't even think about drugs or anything like that. Just play it straight. Have a good, clean weekend. Enjoy yourself. Behave yourself. In my opinion, you should be going to bed fairly early, getting up, and kicking ass all weekend. So, number 14, learn the lessons you picked up throughout the weekend and apply them. There's people, I'm going to be roaming around. Other people are going to be roaming around to help you and give you advice and look out for you and give you the benefit of their experience. And you should be trying to take those lessons and putting them into your matches, putting them into different scenarios, different drills, whatever we do. If you're just ignoring all the lessons and thinking you know better, that's fine, but you better know better, and you better do better stuff than what's suggested for you. But I can tell you that my opinion is pretty, I may not have the right answer, but I'll have a right answer for you, and you should give it a shot. Give it a try, see what it's like, try it on, and a lot of times you'll like it. And then number 15, this is definitely last but not least, network. Think of this as a business conference, because it basically is. Now, you're not getting paid for this, but there's a lot of smart people that it's called a value exchange, right? So, and this isn't one of these like fake things where it's like, oh, for exposure, brother, and all that. No. A value exchange is you're exchanging value for value. So you go and you give the promoter great value by giving a good promo, looking great, having good matches, having a great attitude, and the promoter rewards you with matches and paydays later on. And you have the benefit of developing a lot of relationships and making new friends and building bridges across the country. But you can't do that if you sit in the corner and mind your business and, oh, I'm afraid to go up to Bob, or I'm afraid to go up to these other people or whoever. You have to go and you have to say hello, introduce yourself, ask where they wrestle, make a conversation. Talk to the person a little bit. Get to know each other. These are relationships that these people might be your best friends, or they may be people you'll never see again. but my guess is probably somewhere in the middle. So, and there's nothing wrong with making more friends. You can always use more friends, right? So, and to make friends, you got to be a friend. So you got to make yourself available. Again, you don't have to kiss ass and be fake. I don't want you to do any of that. I want you to be real. I want you to be a good person. I want you to be yourself. I don't want you to pretend you're something you're not. But if you're very introverted, I'm going to ask you to be a little bit more extroverted. Put yourself out there. Be the first person to introduce yourself. Stick your hand out for either a fist bump or a handshake or a hug if it's somebody you know. Say hello. It's great to see you. Nice to meet you. Nice to see you again. We met a few months ago. You probably don't remember me. My name is Bob. It's great to see you. How you been? Have you been wrestling a lot? Where do you wrestle again? What's that again? I'm sorry, I forgot. Make conversation. If you forget somebody's name, just ask for it again until you learn it, and make new friends, make new relationships, and get something out of this weekend. This weekend is for you guys. This weekend I came in at very low cost to Billy Simmons because Billy's one of my oldest and best friends in wrestling, and Billy's doing a good thing here, and I'm not scolding you. I really, really want you guys to take advantage of this situation. Again, you're not getting paid, but all you have to do is pay $30 for a seminar, and my seminars are a lot more than that, but I wanted it to be really low cost. And if you don't take the seminar, that's fine too. There's no pressure. It's not mandatory. And just take this class and put it towards something else. Take this little free training and record it and keep it and download it, whatever you want to do, however you guys do it, and take advantage and use it towards other things. But stuff like this should really be a value exchange. Take control of your actions, behave yourself, get a lot out of this weekend, have nothing but fun, wrestle the best you can. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be better than you were yesterday, and really just go out and kick ass. All right? I will see you guys that weekend. I'm super excited, super looking forward to it. And anyway, I'm going to sign off here. I hope this training helped you, and feel free to contact me here or contact me in the site or slamtech2000@yahoo.com. All right? Love you guys. See you in a few weeks. Bye.